What's up, guys? Hey, random dude, what's up, man? Hope you had a great day. Sorry it took so long. My stream wouldn't pick up Minecraft. I'm just gonna pick up where we left off, which I believe we just upgraded our iron resources a little bit. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Oh, there we go. So, I just upgraded this and like automated it so I can put gravel in here and it will flow through this sluice and give me the little chunks I need to make metal. Where's my skin? Why am I a woman? Okay. Chunky sluice. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm down to try it. I don't know if I'll be able to try it today, but if I can't do it today, I can definitely do it tomorrow. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be on Minecraft. Okay. Why am I a woman? This doesn't look anything like me. Anyway. Alright, we'll ignore that for now. Let's see. What quest were we doing? We had just started on... Oh, yeah. Cobblestone generator. That's what we were trying to do. So I think I have the lava. I do. I have the water. So I just need a bunch of cobblestone. Which I have a ton of stone here. Let's see. Also, where are my shaders? Who are you people? Okay. Hang on. Something funky is going on here. Okay. Apply. Please be good. Be nice to me. You be a good Minecraft. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Alright, so now that looks significantly less ugly. I'm still a black woman. That's okay. I'll figure that out another time. Cobblestone. Okay, so unfortunately I need a ton of cobblestone because I have to make compressed cobblestone, which requires 9 pieces each. And I only get cobblestone from this thing, or alternatively, and what I'm going to do is be extremely lazy and go to an island. So I'm going to hop on my little raft. And we'll go, I believe this way is another island that I haven't pilfered for everything valuable. I still cannot dive. I still cannot dive under the water, but that's okay. I don't want to go like too far because I don't know how to get back. So, oh, hang on. Okay, we're cooking with gas. Here we go. So I did this last time. Oh, wait, yeah, that's the thing. The giant... Well, I'm not gonna say what it looks like, but it's the thing. Alright, so we come up here. And then we find... We don't want mossy, we want regular. And there should be some hidden from me. I think it's under... Yeah. Okay. So we use Optimine. We'll fall in this hole as predicted. Let's drop... I need dirt. What don't I need? Can I sort? Okay. This is about to break. I might as well just get rid of it, so... Goodbye. 59 pieces. Hell yeah. Let's do this again. I don't want andesite. I want cobblestone. Ooh. Sweet. All right. We got a ton of it. Let's get back in our little raft, and we'll go back, which is this way. I hope. This is going to be a really boring stream if it's not this way. I'm almost 1,000% positive I passed that, but seeing as they're identical, there's no way of telling. Oh. Okay. So, this is going to make my life infinitely easier. It's kind of weird that the, like, ocean is, like, really pretty, but the rain is still just, like, pixelated. But, you know, I'm not, what's the word, driven enough to make my own Minecraft shaders, so we'll just let it lie. All right, so we got that. And then I believe it's stone, lava, water, and I don't remember what goes in the middle, so we'll look. Glass. Okay, I probably could have guessed that. I don't want that. Glass. Perfect. We'll just take one. So we'll go stone, lava, water, glass. Boom. So this thing is going to make me 1 cobblestone per second, and I'm pretty sure I can upgrade it, because you see it's a stone cobble generator, so I'm pretty sure I can go like iron, gold, you know, whatever. But basically, oh, I gotta keep the buckets, yay. Basically, what I'm gonna do with this is I'll set it out here. Right here is fine. And it's just going to pump out cobblestone. So if I click it, it's going to give me, if you see on my hotbar, I'm getting, every time I right click it, I'm going to get a cobblestone. So now I never have to swim to an island for cobblestone again. Let's get our reward. A drawer, nice. Copper upgrade multiplies the block item storage by 8. And then XP. So we'll take that. We'll get this just so we have more storage, because drawers are actually awesome. Because I think that's not what I'm trying to do. I think, yeah, I can use these even though there's stuff on top of them. So it's kind of convenient for like modular storage. So now I can, never mind. We're just going to ignore everything I just said. Don't think about it. We'll put it right there. Bam, boom, drawer. Oh, yeah. So the utility of these is, say I want to store a ton of iron. I can put iron there, and now all 12, and it shows me 12, right? And it can hold 2,048 pieces. So it holds a ton of stuff, which I am going to be trying to accumulate a ton of iron. So we'll do that for now. And then, so that's one more thing done. We'll get the copper upgrade, and then we'll just go ahead and, can I do this? No? Can I do this? No. Okay, how do I use this? It multiplies the item storage by 8. Can I only use this on drawers? Oh, I can only use it on drawers, but now I can hold 16,000. Okay. So that's different than what I'm used to as far as mods go. Normally I can do more stuff. So here's another copper upgrade, which I don't think... Oh, no, it does. Now I can hold 131,000. Okay, sweet. I didn't know you could double upgrade them with like the same upgrade. So if I want one back, I click and I get it back, and I can right click, put it back. I think control, no, it's shift. Yeah, shift takes everything up to a stack, and then I can put it all back at once. And then I think if I want to just do one, I can shift right, control right. Nah, sucks. Okay. I completed another quest. We'll do that in a second. I want to stick to the main line here. Okay. So we have, quote-unquote, plenty of cobblestone now, which is not true, but we'll roll with it. I can smelt clay down into normal bricks, but these aren't very heat resistant. I want a forge, clay with sand. Cool. Okay, so really, realistically, what it wants me to do here is use this to... I'm just going to put a crafting table out here because this is getting annoying. And then, do they do enchanted? I don't think so. Some mods let you enchant blocks. So we'll just put this here. So let's go ahead, womp. Womp. Bow. And then I probably should expand this a little bit. I have wood, so let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be different color, but that's okay. And this one I'm just going to leave blank because I'm going to use it to break materials down a little bit. So let's do boom, 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 boom. I'll do one more. There we go. Okay. So now I can just do this, which I really wish there was a way. Well, there is, but later. I wish there was a way right now where I could place them all at once. But we'll settle for just being able to break them all at once. I feel we can't get too greedy. You know, we can't get too greedy. I think I am gonna have to sleep, because the phantoms will get me. Okay, so this should be a little over a stack of gravel, I believe. Yep. Okay, no. Come here. Okay. That was a close one. Okay. So, we got a bunch of gravel. It wants us to do sand and clay. So the problem is, in order to make clay, I have to use sand, which is kind of a conundrum. So what we're going to do instead, we'll come here, we'll take this, and we're going to make one stack of gravel into sand, and then one stack of gravel into sand, then clay. So let's go ahead and get the sand out of the way. And the reason I kind of like bum rush to that cobblestone generator is because now I really don't need to leave the island at all. Unless I'm looking for something super specific. Okay, cool. So we go boom. That's dirt. I forgot, there's one more layer. So we'll do that. Do that. And then let's go ahead, grab more cobblestone. So now I essentially never have to worry about cobblestone ever again, which is nice. Do that, get the dirt. So this part's going to suck, because I'm going to have to make a ton of clay. Which, realistically, I don't need an entire stack of clay. But I figure while I'm doing it, why not? What? What? Okay. Okay, well, that's a thing that happened. I guess that's gone. Let's let's do this. I guess that is a thing that happened. And then we'll smack this. Okay, so we got a ton of sand. Let's go ahead and make some more. Well, now that the rain ended, it's like super quiet. My stim music is gone. Okay. Figured that was gonna happen. That's okay. I'm also hungry. What gives me the most? 3 or 2.5, I guess. 3.5. 3. I have a ton of these. Let's just eat them. Oh, there's my lost sugar cane. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make more sticks. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and then. Oh, yep. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid. No, that's okay. Goodbye. Now, I'm almost positive this is going to hurt me when I get out of the bed. Oh, no, it didn't. How convenient. How thoughtful. No, you come back here. Okay. So we have a stack of gravel. Let's turn this into sand, and then we can start on the clay, which I'll just start on that now, actually, because this is going to take a stupid amount of time. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to put it here and then fill this thing with water. And then it's going to drip water onto it and turn it into clay. Maybe. Hello? Dude, is it dirt and not sand? Am I an idiot? Okay, let's see if it's dirt, because I might have just made a bunch of sand for no reason. That's gravel. Oh no. Okay, dirt. Wham bam. Let's just save space. Oh, I'm a moron. Okay. Well, the good news is I do actually still need sand, so not the end of the world. We'll just pick that up. Let's make some space. Once I get leather, I can make a backpack, and I won't have to keep going back and forth all the time, but I'm a little ways off. You. And then, do I have bone meal in here? I don't. Let's do that. And then I think that's fine for now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we got our clay from the dripper. I gotta use the rest of this cobblestone because I'm an idiot to make dirt. Well, no, I have a bunch of gravel, and that will make dirt, right? Yeah. So let's just, I guess, get rid of it. So So we'll place all this gravel. Honestly, it doesn't really matter like how I place it. I'm just usually like a freak about putting it all in a square. All right, bunch of dirt. Bunch of dirt. Boom, clay, boom, clay. Clay. Oh my god, I wish there was a faster way to do this. I'm gonna need a lot of clay. I wonder... No, the hopper won't work. I would need like a placer or something. Okay, so I need 1 fire brick and then 8 fire clay, which is sand and then 5, and I have 16. Now I have 20, so that's 4. So I need 20 more. There we go, guys. Minecraft math. Boom. Bow. Alright, should have 1 more. Give me that. Alright. So, if I take my sand, and I go boom, 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 and then we go like that, it makes a lot more than I intended because I didn't know it made multiple. Okay, so now we just got to put this into either blast furnace or regular furnace, but what I'm going to do is stick in the cast iron because it's going to be faster. And I am going to need quite a few of these, so it's actually a good thing that I made more than I intended. Let's take our fish. We don't really use fire clay for anything else, so we'll just put it all in there. Okay, so that's going to go. And then while we're waiting on that, I'm going to fix something on the stream real fast. Nothing crazy. There's that. And then I think I already have this. Yeah. What? Get out of here. Stream elements. Okay. That should be good. Sorry about that. Don't really know why I have compressed dust, honestly. I feel like I don't really need that, but whatever. I'm still trying to figure out how to grow crops. I mean, while we're waiting, let's look at that. So if I come over here, and it wants me to grow wheat, which is fine. I can't do that. Okay, submerge crops underwater to grow wheat and industrial hemp. That doesn't make any sense. I don't even remember like what Y level I'm allowed to go to, honestly. But I'm not gonna test it. So oh, I'm dying. Why not? We'll just turn this into a berry patch. Okay, that should be a decent amount of those bricks. Yeah. All right. So I'm done with that quest, and it wants me to build the smithery, I believe is what it's called. Might be called something else in this one. Oh, it gives me a bunch of clay. Building blocks. So black fire bricks. I need. Okay, that's not hard. So we'll just do that, I guess. Make 20. Is that enough? No, that's fine. We'll make more. Should be 2 more. 28. Yeah. Now we're rocking and rolling. Okay, so I believe this is just. Oh wait, what? Yeah. Okay. So I need a blast furnace, which requires a stupid amount of iron. Which luckily, nope, I used all my gravel. That's fine. We'll just toss this in there. And then honestly, I think there's probably a way for me to just like make this drop it into a chest. I might have to like raise it a level. Or put the chest in the floor, which I kind of don't want to do, you know? But it beats just sitting here waiting for this stuff to pop out. So let's go ahead and do that so I can just put stuff in there and forget about it. And then this whole situation is also getting kind of annoying. Okay, let's do that. I think I need to build another pickaxe. Let's do this. Pickaxe, yep. Well, let's sort. And then just temporarily, I'm going to toss this in there. Just so we have enough space to pick this stuff up. Because it's going to drop. I didn't make any space. Let's put this in there too. Okay. So let's take our wood. We'll build a little platform for it. So we got 1, 2. We'll put it back. Like that. And then pickaxe. Bam. We'll go ahead and place it. Airdrop? What? That's a thing? Place that there. And then if we make a chest. So let's do that. And we place it like here. We can do that. And so now, in theory, I should put the blocks in here. It'll put it here, sluice it, and then put the products, the finished products, in here to flow into the chest. So that should make our lives a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and test that real quick. So we put them there. I didn't put the mesh back in. Hang on. We put the mesh back in. We get some water. Okay. So that goes, it hits there, and it goes in the chest. Perfect. Now I'll just bring my raft. That's going to make our lives so much easier. Okay. So I have never seen this. I did not realize that I got airdrops. But let's go steal everything. I think I'm about to steal. Okay, some lead, a smart cable, industrial lever, and a banana. We'll come back for the banana. Another cable, potion of enchanting. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's just drop these sticks for now. Infernium. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that right now. It's something I'll need like later. But we'll go... Oh, we can just do that. Sweet. Okay. Glyph of Fell. You have not unlocked this glyph. I didn't know there was magic in this mod. That's interesting. I wonder why. Okay, I don't really need that right now. I do kind of want this, and I don't really need that, but let's see what's in here. A magnet! Okay, so I showed you guys this last time, right? A magnet is a charm in this mod. So if I go to my inventory and I hit my charms, I can equip like all sorts of different things, right? So if I look for the one that says charm, which is this one, and I put it here, now if I drop something and I walk like kind of close to it, oh wait, I have to turn it on. Duh. No? Yeah, when activated, okay. How do I, there we go. Okay. So now anything that comes within 5 feet of me, even if I just dropped it, it should like suck it back in after, yeah, there we go. So it's a nifty little tool to have. Let's take this back. We're not really far from the life pod. So let's go back. We'll store some stuff and then we'll grab the rest of that. I'm really hoping it doesn't despawn. Because I want to have that stuff just to have it because I'm a hoarder. And I have no self-control. So we're going back. Oh, my hoarding is becoming a massive issue. Okay. We don't need this right now, and we definitely don't need that. Maybe I should throw some things away. Never. Okay. Go back. Man, I left my water in the other room. Let's get our banana. I don't know what a laser node does. Apply the template to your stick in the smithing table. Use energy instead of durability. Okay, interesting. So you can use energy instead of like stuff breaking, which is nice. Glyphophel. Okay, so this is nice if you have a backpack. You can attach this thing to your backpack. And what it's going to do is if I have something in my backpack that I'm also actively using in my hands, so say I had a bunch of cobblestone that I was using, and I have like 10 stacks in my backpack. Well, if I run out of it in my hotbar, it'll just refill it from my backpack. So it's super convenient. What did bananas do? Not a whole lot. See, now I kind of also want to steal these torches and these chests. Because again, I have no self-control. So I'm going to. I'm going to be a horrible, difficult hoarder. And I'm going to steal everything. So we'll just go ahead and hit ourselves with this. Gimme, gimme. So we'll steal these chests, which should fix our hoarding problem temporarily. Which is what I told my wife about all my other hobbies. I was like, no, we can just put them in the garage. We don't get rid of them. Okay. You know, we can turn this into like a little storage area. So let's go ahead. We'll do 1, 2, and then we'll do 1, 2. Perfect. We don't need lead. We definitely don't need this. I don't really need any food because I have a ton of fish. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need this. I do kind of need that. Okay, so... Oh no, I need that. Okay, so I think I've solved my hoarding issue temporarily. Only oh, because it filled the other stack. Okay, I understand. I'm hoping they have forge hammers in this game, but it doesn't look like they do. How do I make a pump? Cast iron in a wooden gear, which is super easy to make. Okay, and then what is this? How do I make these? I guess I just put planks on and I make wickered and a stone cutter, which I need 1 iron. Okay, so I can do that. Let's do this. Come up here. Trying to make sure I check the chat just in case you're talking to me random. Well, I don't even know if you're still here. I can never remember how much coal. No. No. Is it 9? No. Oh, yeah, I remember. It's 8, because that makes tons of sense. Let's go ahead and swap this. Just because we have like a more reliable source of coal than we do charcoal now. And then... Oh, stone. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go grab my water real quick because I'm very thirsty. I'll be right back. Oh. Stay hydrated. Hydrate or dehydrate. I'm really curious why my skin changed. I'm not going to repeat what I said earlier. Okay. So this should give me a stone cutter. I can use the planks to make wicker. And then I just need... what was it? Cast iron. Cast iron. So let's go get us some more iron. Which luckily we have tons of cobblestone now. So do those things despawn? I can't really tell if they do or not. Okay. So luckily we've like semi-automated this process. And then we should be able to fully automate this process eventually. I'm not super duper worried about that right now. Oh, this is gonna break. Yep. Ouchies. That's okay. So let's go ahead. We'll put all of our gravel in here. And then we're going to have to get water because this is going to run out of water extremely quickly. Okay. So that's full now. So it should just start collecting the stuff. So when it... Oh, well, my magnet is picking it up for me. Suffering from success. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll make that. Boom. Bing. Bow. Do this. And we need a wicker. Wicker. Is this alphabetical? That'd be super convenient. Yep, okay. I think we just needed 3, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, I think it could be literally any planks, but that's okay. So we need 5 pieces of cast iron and then 4 sticks, which we have 3, so that's not really an issue. And then I'm actually going to turn the magnet off for right now because while I'm at my base, I don't really need it. We will put it back in its little slot, though, just so we're not carrying it. Okay. Then 4, so we're 1 short. So we just need 2 more iron. There we go. We need 1 more. So once I do this, I can just set the pump up and it will pour water into here. And then all I have to do is feed it gravel and we're good. So we got 4. Let's come over here. We do a little of that. Bam. Boom. And then we'll go ahead and take this out and then put it in here. Because there's no reason not to. That will start putting my iron in there when it's done. Let's make another stone hammer. Just so we have it. Boom. And then I think sand gives us gold, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and start doing that. No, I don't want it. And then I'll go ahead and toss this in because I just want to make as much iron as humanly possible for right now. So that's 2. Let's go ahead and make our... Am I out of wood? Nuh-uh. No way. Okay. Let's get some wood. That's fine. Make our sticks. And then we will get our wooden cog, I believe is what we're making. Wooden gear. Important difference. Not a cog. Okay, so we just need 2 more iron. We'll set the pump up. So this is working pretty good. The only problem is it's running out of water, which we're about to fix, so I don't have to keep pouring water into it. And then I should get enough gold to upgrade it. Again, what's up, guys? If you're just joining us, we're playing a modded version of Minecraft that's basically Subnautica. So there's a little difference going on, but the basics are all the same as far as survival and everything. Oh, I have to make cast iron. I'm a dummy. Okay. Okay, small setback. Oh, I have to put it on the fire, man. Okay, for some reason, I can only make cast iron on an open flame. So we'll do that. And then we'll come over here because it likes to chuck it off my little plaque or plank. Ah. And then as soon as it finishes one, I'm going to pop another one in. So boom, boom. Well, that's 3. Okay, 4. And then, is this out? Yeah. So I've got enough for 1 gold piece. Let's see. Do I have more? I have 1. And it looks like that's it. That's lame. Okay. Okay, so there's the 5th one that we need. So we'll take that. Now we can do this. Okay. Boom. Pump. So we got our pump. Craft a pump to automate filling the sluice. The pump only seems to work within 1 block space above water. It can pump out of any of its sides to the main part. Okay, so I'm assuming... well, does that mean that this will work? No, I don't think so. I think it literally means 1 space. Well, that's going to mess up my whole system here. I could daisy chain hoppers. I don't really want to do that, but I can. So let's get our pump. I think that's what we're going to have to do, and that sucks, because I was really excited to not do that. Okay. So there's that. We got all of our pieces. So let's put it back. And then what we'll do is we'll have this one in the ground. It'll come. Well, no, that's not going to work because the hoppers can't go up. Presumably. Well, you know what we can do? We can do that. We'll put it back there. Okay, so I don't think we have to change anything. I think if we do... If we do this, like so, and then we take our pump, and we do that. No? No, it doesn't like that. Okay. Oh, I have to, like, wind it up. So I can just sit here and click this. So it's basically just on a timer. That's interesting. Oh. It didn't like that. So 5 minutes is the max. Hello.
Hello.
How was your day?
It was alright. It's pretty good. He's crying and crying. What does he need that you didn't give him?
I don't know. I fed him.
Did you let him outside?
Oh, no, I didn't. I can do that.
You hold your bathroom all day? The bathroom all day? Should we take away your toilet?
No, I don't think I'd like if you took away my toilet.
Or maybe Pooh doesn't like that you took away his toilet.
That's fair. Okay, so this is largely automated now. So if we do that, it should refills instantly. It only takes a second off the timer, and then that fills. Boom. All right. Give me my cast iron. And then to get to gold, it just wants us to do the mesh. To create gold mesh. Okay. Okay. That's kind of scary. Okay, so I need a tank and copper. Okay, so I finally actually need copper for something. That's good. Let's take our gold, we'll take our copper. Well, I have a ton of copper, I guess. I didn't realize that. Are these not the same? Why can I not stack them? Can they only stack to 28? I'm confused. Okay. Let's take a piece of glass. Go here. Boom. Boom. We'll get our tank. And then we need the foundry, which is a blast furnace, which is smooth stone, a bunch of iron, and a furnace. So let's go ahead and make a furnace.
Your tax documents from work.
Awesome.
Do you need this? This was when you requested a code. They sent you the code.
Oh, no, that was for Brooke's friend. Yeah. Okay. So we got a furnace. Now we need 3 stone, which will then have to turn into smooth stone, which I'm trying to remember if you just recook stone. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let's try it. Yep. Okay, and then we need I think it said 3 iron or 5 iron. Yeah, 5 iron, which I should be able to produce a good amount of iron now. So let's get some more cobblestone. Let's check here. 17. That's a good amount. 4. Okay. So I need a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's break it all. Bam. And then we can just toss this whole thing in here and it should just run itself. So we got, oh, we already have 2. Sweet. It's really not giving me gold, you know? It's telling me it's going to give me gold. I'm not seeing any gold. So there's a diamond sluice. I don't see a gold sluice. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. So they just become more efficient, really. And then what about mesh? Gold, iron, wait, cloth, iron, gold, diamond, blazing, and netherite sluice. Okay. Boom. I didn't go get my other smooth stone. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so now we can make our blast furnace by doing this. Bam. And then sweet. So now all we have to do is make the heating device, which is 3, and then how many does that make? Just 1? Dude, I have to make 9 of these? That's crazy. I think I picked up... No, I didn't. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to screw me. Let's find out. So if I do this... It makes 1. Okay, so I have to make 9 buckets. Holy. Oh my god, that's a lot of copper too. 5 each time? Oh my goodness. Well, luckily we've automated this, so we should, yeah, 32 iron. There we go. So we have a ton of copper. So let's make our chunks. Boom. Let's toss our chunks in here. So that's going to start pumping out the copper for us. Don't know why I can't speak all of a sudden. Eight. Let's just toss it in there. And then it should drop it out here. So we should have a good amount of both. In theory. I mean, I'm making 8, so that's... And I have 1, so that's 9. So that's going to make 3 buckets. Dude, I'm going to need so much more iron. Alright, well, let's take our cobblestone. Boom. And let's make some more gravel, because this is going to suck. Okay. So if you're just now joining us, I have to go through this long, monotonous process of breaking down cobblestone into gravel and then sluicing it through mesh to get basic materials. Because I decided I was going to play a Subnautica mod. Because I hate myself. Boom. Gravel. Let's toss it in the mesherator. And it should give us a decent amount of iron. Also, this thing's claiming it's giving me gold. I put one of these in here. So it's giving me no gold in the past, like, couple of meshings. I need more trees. Cool. Let's get some more trees. Which, luckily, I don't know why, getting trees is easier than getting literally anything else. Because if I do this and get my hoe, and I do some calisthenics, they're grown. So iron? No. No iron. You don't get iron. You want unlimited wood? Why not? We'll give you unlimited wood. Wow. Okay, so that should give you 40, yeah. Oh no, a lot more. Let's make some more sticks. And then we'll do another stone. Can I make copper? Can I make a copper hammer? Is that a thing? No. Nope. They said you gotta pay the full price. Full admission. You gotta pay the full price to ride this ride. And then I'm not gonna do that because we'll take fall damage. Oh! Oh! Praise the Lord. Alright, toss that in there, grab this, still have not received any gold. Get 6 more cooking. And then let's go ahead and 3, 2, bam, boom, beep. I can just make it right here. Where am I going? Let's do that. And then, boom. So I need 4 more. I need 4 more. And I am running out of these, so I need to make more sand. let's get some cobblestone. Boom. Put our dirt here. Oh, not there. Dirt it up. Make another hammer. I hate that. You know that's not what I'm trying to do. You know. Give me the clay. Give it to me. Let's just stand right here. And it's going to go to the other side now. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Nope, nope. And we'll do that. And then a little bit of this. So we go boom, boom, boom. Oh man, it's not symmetrical. That sucks. Okay. Okay. Itchy. Itchy, scratchy, itchy. Actually, we should just be able to... No, 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 no. What does burning coal do for me? Does that make coke coal? I didn't know there was a thing. So while I'm waiting for that to work... Oh, man. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, folks. Okay, so that's done. So I'm thinking it should give me enough of those things, and then I can take this, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, make some more buckets. 2. Okay, so I only need 2 more, so that's what? 5. 5, 10, 10 copper. Need 2 buckets, so that's 6 iron. So hopefully, we can get that from our little mesh machine that we have cobbled together. Pun intended. What we got? We got a ton of both. So that's going to give me 9. Perfect. And 16. Perfect. Oh, it's still going. Sweet. This takes a stupid amount of time. A lava bucket? Soulfire? What is this? Creative. Okay. Well, we're not playing creative. What does it mean? What does that mean, a lava bucket? Like I had to throw it on it? Or it sits in lava? I don't know. I'm not a lava scientist. Okay, so we have enough for a bucket. That's not how you make a bucket. A bucket. And then for copper, let's get this clay. I do want to make this more efficient because it's at 50%. It's telling me that a lava bucket can make it 500% efficient. So I'm curious. I think what I'm going to do is go over my grass area. And then I'm going to pour some lava, which I have in this jar conveniently. Wait a second. I think I know what it means. If I put it in here, I don't know. You know, let's try some things. Let's try some things. So we put this here. We get a lava bucket. Does it mean? What? Okay. No. Let's do a test. Let's do a test, shall we? Let's put some lava here. And then we'll put our glass jar there. Yeah. Okay. Now we're thinking. We're using our noodle. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to not destroy this. And then we're going to come over here. We'll take this. Well, now I have no space. Let's go to our storage. We can put all this stuff in here because we're not using it yet. I had a ceramic lava bucket. That's okay. Okay. Let's come over here. Let's eat some fish because we're literally starving to death. Good thing I saw that. Okay. I don't really want this campfire anymore. I step on it all the time, and we don't need it. So we'll put a torch there. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back for that. So let's put our handy dandy. I'm an idiot. We'll put our handy dandy doodad, our thingamabob, right there. We'll take out of this chest. I don't have an axe, and I feel like that would make things a lot more convenient for me, but I'm literally living on the ocean. So I don't know. Okay, let's see how fast this goes now. So if I mix... Oh! Oh! Oh, man, we're wasting our time. I do have a pickaxe. Okay, so we'll put our other thingamabobber right here. And now, it should just do it automatically, like so. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We're way more efficient. Way more efficient. Okay. So I have 6, which is more than I actually need, which is good. So we'll make 2 of these. Let's come over here. And I think that's it. I think we're good. So let's do 3, 6. Then we'll do 5, 10. These. Bam. Boom. Oh my god, guys, we're goated. Oh god, we're so good at this. Okay, so now I need to make these doodads easy enough. We just need 8. We have exactly 8. So that's one thing. Then we need 7 and 3. So we need 10 more total. We only have 1, so we need 9 more. So let's take our sand. And I think it makes 4 for each thing I do. Let's see. Oh, it's the opposite. It is... this. Yeah, so I need 4... 8. I need 1 more, so I'm going to need some more clay. So if I put that there, let's put another torch down. And we'll put one there. Cool. Boom. Let's go toss this in. Dude, that's so much faster. It's crazy. See, I'm not getting any gold, and I think it's lying. I think I have to do sand. Yeah, there's a gold right there. Like right off the rip. Okay. What do I need to make that? Just 4. Okay. And I'm almost at 2. Jump cushion. Does that, like, actually do anything? Like, does it cushion my falls? Probably not. And then let's build it this way next. And I think what I'm going to do is, like, concentric rings is my plan. So, like, around my little life pod, I'm probably going to make, like, rings of workspaces and then connect them, like, with bridges. So I have my like wings already started, and then I'll do like bridge, like a small workplace over there, and then kind of expand outward, you know, and then like replace as we go. Like right now, obviously it's just wood and dirt, but as we go, it'll get more and more complicated. Because eventually I'm going to get, you know, electricity and bigger machines. So I'll have to kind of spread out and connect. Is my plan. Okay. So the bricks should be done. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. It says gravel gives you gold, but I think that's wrong. I think they're lying. Because I only seem to get gold from sand. Which I don't think I have more of, so I'll have to go find it, but that's fine. Or make it. Okay, so now we can do the last little pieces here. What's up?
You want to play some more Raiders, or are you being there?
Yeah, I'll play in a second. I was going to play this until like 8:30. So 30 more minutes. Okay, so we finished everything we need for the forge, or whatever they call it. In this, sometimes it's forgery, sometimes it's smithery. Let's go build it. So this is the first like multi-block machine that we're going to be doing. And if I remember correctly, it gets kind of large. So let's start by placing our little heater blocks. Which we'll do, I guess, right here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do our bricks, which I believe I have to do like an outer layer.
Come on, Poop. This one is for losers. Let's go.
So a lot of machines in these mods require like multiple bricks, and this is going to be the first like major one we do. And this one, it can melt things into liquid that you can then cast. Using this. So it's not active yet because I haven't finished. So if I click on it, nothing happens. It tells me invalid. So what I need to do is I have to have a drain for where the liquid's going to come out. So we'll just put it there. And then we have to... Actually, I'll make it flush. I think that's a better idea. If we make it flush... Let's do that, and then we can place our little casting table here. And our spout, also right there. So now when I cast something, when I melt the liquid, so say I put gold, or let's just use iron. Say I use iron, and I melt it into a liquid, it's going to pour out here and cast into whatever plate I put in there. So say I want to make a drill head. Well, I put the drill head plate, it pours it out here, and I just grab it. So I think having it flush is going to make it look a little bit better. So now it's working, but if I try to use this, it's not going to work. So let's come right here. We'll put our tank right there. And then we'll put our basin, and this makes blocks. So if I want to make like a gold block or a copper block or something, it'll do that for me. So if I do that, boom.
Do you have a ruler?
A ruler? I don't think so. I think we have a... What you call them? Measuring tape.
No, I need like a hard ruler.
I don't know. I don't know why it's not letting me stack these. But if I do this, it should, in theory, double the amount of space. So if I look at it now, I can only cast, what is that, 4, 8, 9, because I only have 9 spaces. But once I do this, I can now do 18 spaces. So I've doubled the amount of things I can melt at once. Okay, they call it a black foundry in this game. There's versions of it in like everything. The wall's being made out, yep. Controller, yep. Yep. Yep, that all makes sense. Construct it. Use it to make casts. So it wants me to make an ingot and a plate cast. So I'm thinking... Select it in the controller and then right click on the foundry tab that's above. So it wants me to make a or no, it gives me that. So I need to make an ingot cast and a plate cast. So an ingot cast, I just need to put any ingot and some molten iron and it will make an ingot cast. So let's go. Where's my jar? My special jar. What did I do with my special jar? I don't know what I did with that. Doesn't matter. Let's make some copper real quick just so we can toss. Oh no, we have copper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find our jar. Step 1, find jar. We'll just go ahead and put it right here. Then we'll take a bucket, which we don't have, but we can make. So let's go over here. Actually, first, I'm just going to go ahead and use this because I think it destroys itself. Yeah. So you can only pick up lava once with ceramics. Good to know. Make a bucket. We'll come over here. And we'll fill this up. So now it's full. So it's got 4 lava. So let's place an ingot on it. Boom, ingot. And then it wants us to fill this with iron, which I think the iron clusters will work. So let's take our iron chunks and make iron clusters and then see if it lets us do that. Because if that's the case, that will help us skip some stuff here. Yeah, okay. So this screen shows me how fast something's melting. And when it's done, it'll tell me, hey, this is how much of the fluid that you just put in that you get. So I have 360 molten iron, which makes 4 ingots. And these apparently will not work. So I just hit this. Hello? Am I wrong? Oh, I need 360, and I have 360. What do you mean? What are you saying? ¿Por qué? Yes. 360, 360. Okay, well, we'll put a little bit more in. Maybe it doesn't like that I didn't put a full amount in there. Let's just go ahead and make some more gravel. Even though sand seems to be more valuable, but, you know, who might argue? So let's go ahead and just break this. Boom. 53. Let's plop it in the mesherator. And then grab that. And then we'll do this. So it seems that putting a cluster in gives me twice the amount. Because I'm at 4 iron ingots right now. So let's see what I go to. Because if I go to 5 or 6, then we know it's doubling my iron supply. Yeah, so I go to 6. Okay, so it's better to put it in here than it is the jars. So now... Why is this not working? Boom. I don't understand. There's the drain. And it wants me to It needs to be filled with lava, yes. To pour out select it in the controller, then right click on a foundry tap. Okay. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing what you tell me. I have 6 ingots. I need 4. Why do you not work? Hello? Let's see if I replace it, if that helps me. Oh, I know what the problem is. Ah, that's so lame. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this. So we'll put it one up, because I think it needs a block of space. So we'll do this instead. Boom. We'll hit that. Nope, it just hates me. Okay. I don't know why this isn't working. Can I try this one? That's not gonna work either. Does it have to be next to it? Does it have to be next to it? Let's see. Yep. Okay. For the foundation, it requires fuel inside a foundry tank. Yes. You can either right-click a bucket onto the tank. Yep. Did all that. We're good on that part. Yep, I get that. I just want to know how to get the liquid out. You're not helpful. Let's... Excuse me? What? What? How is it hot? If it's not working, how is it hot? Explain. Okay. Well, now my iron's gone. Boom. 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 Will that work? I feel like that has to work. Let's eat this fish. We'll take some iron. We'll make some chunks. Ignore the fact that I'm a woman. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, now my blood's in there. I mean, it's saying it's hot, you know? So, like, presumably it's working. It's just not showing that it's working. Let's just put a ton of iron in there. We're just going to put a ton of iron, and we'll put this in there. And we'll cry because it doesn't want to give us the iron. Because I thought this was going to be super helpful, and it apparently is not going to be helpful at all. Or do I need... Foundry? Yes, we have the foundry tap. Yes. Please explain. Please explain. I don't understand. Dude, I've done this so many times on different mods, and now it's not working. Okay, casting items. Fluid into blocks, yes. Right click. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Turn it into a block. Yeah, I understand. Crafting table, okay. Yes. Okay. You can create new items over items plate. Yes. Makes an apple cast. Where did that go? No. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's molten cast iron. That's so dumb. Okay, let's break this. Wow, I'm stupid. I might be the dumbest person to ever play this game. Okay. Let's move this back now that we know it's working correctly. Yep, we don't want that there. That's not what we're trying to get. Okay. Boom. Boom. Give me that. Put this in there. And that makes not even a full one. Okay. Okay. That sucks. That really sucks because I just wasted all of that iron. Okay. Nope. All right, back to the mines. Actually, let's see. Can I make... You can make an iron auto hammer. Oh, I need redstone first. Well, that will make my life extremely easy. So, the faster we can get to gold, the better. Start the mesherator. Sticks. Sticks. Boom, boom. 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 Okay. Boom. Oof. Let's just keep going, because I know that's not going to be enough. And I got rid of my campfire. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so let's get some more trees. Boom, boom. And then we will break them. Get some logs. Come here. Campfire. Okay, let's put this somewhere we're not going to step on it every 2 seconds. And then let's go ahead and turn our magnet back on. And we'll get some iron. So I'm hoping 8 is enough. I think it should be. If I stand right here, it should automatically pick it up for me. There we go. Let's go over here. And we'll toss these bad boys in. Nope, that's not what we're doing. We're going to toss one of these on, because we don't care about them. Okay. Look at that. Oh my god, we're so smart. We're so smart. Oh my god. Why are these not breaking? Get out of here. We don't need logs right now, but we'll keep them. Do that. And we'll do that. Okay. And then it wanted me to do one more thing. It wanted me to make a plate. How do I do that? Gold ingot and an engineer's hammer. I think I picked one of those up. Like really early on. That would be super duper convenient. So we got our forge going. Did I pick one of them up? I feel like I did. Oh, I did. It's right there. Boom. Okay. Let's make a gold ingot. Boom. We'll toss them in here. And we'll wait a couple of seconds. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Playing some modded Minecraft. Got that. And then a plate. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Put that heat. Hello? Well, I didn't want to pour it all in there. What the flip? Okay. Ow. Let's put this back. Put that there. And then I don't have any cast iron left, so we'll have to make more cast iron. Which is no problem. No problem. We'll come over here. Let's grab our iron. I think we'll be able to make 6. 9. Ooh. Big money. Big money. We're actually rich. Okay, so I'm just going to make 4 cast iron ingots this time, because I think that's enough, honestly. So once I get 4 of these, we can come over to our campfire. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Give that the 30 seconds it needs. And while we're doing that, let's just go ahead and grab the extra, because we are going to need more iron. So this is working pretty good. If you're just joining, this is the first multi-block. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, we're about to be filthy rich. We're about to be the envy of this ocean planet. Come here. Come here. See, I don't know where these airdrops are coming from if I'm, like, stranded in an ocean world. But, you know, we're not going to think about it too hard. Oh, gimme. What do we got? Okay. Silver, nice. With a tier 1 extraction. Gold. Lead. Ooh, infinite ham! So this is cool. You can play these little mini games, and it unlocks the ability. So I have to, like, connect all these stars to make a shape. This one's fairly easy. it's literally just a ham. So if I do this, it reveals. So every 16.1 seconds, I get 6 edible chunks that restore 2 points of hunger. And it will automatically replenish itself over and over and over again. So I now have infinite ham, which is awesome because I basically don't have to worry about food like ever again. Because once this grows, I just eat it. We're good. But oh, it's already grown. So if I eat this, boom, it already stopped my hunger, which is awesome. Wind charge replenishes your breath underwater. Perfect. Matter network. I do need Infernum. And then we have 2 of this. Sweet, dude. This was a great drop. Oh my goodness. Because I need a ton of gold, and that is 12 ingots of gold. So I can make my upgrade for my mesher. What is that? What in the sweet hell is that? We're not going to look at that. We're going to act like it didn't happen, and it can't hurt us because we're not looking at it. We can put everything else in here because we don't need it at the moment. And we don't need food, so we can put that away. Don't need glass. We really don't need this right now. Don't need that. Don't need that. Cool. All right. Keep on keeping on. So, got a ton of copper. Jeez. And a ton of tiny coal. Okay. Let's get our extra iron. Look. Oh, wait. Did this fall into the ocean? It did. Come here. Where are the other ones? What'd you do with them? I know you stinky fish people probably stole them. Nope, there's all 4. Sorry, fish people. I didn't mean that. We're cool. Okay, so these will melt, which is actually surprisingly very quick. Boom. And then we will get our plate. Sweet, so that's another quest down. So we're actually almost done with our quests. I can use the foundry to make new alloys. Interesting. Okay. So if I want to make electrum, I need molten electrum, which is gold and silver, which luckily I just found both of those things. But instead of wasting all of our gold in one go, we will make 3 of these. Because we're going to upgrade our little mesh machine, which I will show you guys in 1 second if you're new. So I built this little thing that I put gravel into. It goes into this mesh. It strains out all these little pieces that I can turn into metal because, as you can see, I cannot mine. So it's my only sorts of resources. So I'm going to try to upgrade this because right now it's iron, and I'm going to change it to gold. Gold. So I need iron and I need 4 string. Let's see how much string I got laying around. Well, that's not good. I have none. Epic. Let's grab these and let's go get some string. So if I come here and I go, I think if I go this way, there's some. So string's a little wonky. You have to find banners and like chop them. Gotta chop them up. So let's go here and we'll just chop these banners real fast. will give us string. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and break this. We'll see what's in here. A copper upgrade. Nice. Okay. Let's go back. I'm really hoping I get a faster boat. Okay, so we got plenty of string. We have our iron mesh. So we'll come here. Boom. Gold, 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 gold. String, 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 string. Gold mesh. Perfect. Bam. Good. And common loot. What do we get? Another prismarine ring. Okay. There's worse things in life, I guess. So let's go ahead and pop this on. So I should move pretty quickly in water now. Actually, I do. I move slightly faster in water now than I do on land. That's pretty cool. And then let's go ahead and plop the rest of this stuff. Let's get rid of the cast iron. And then I don't really want the meat in there, but I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay. So let's do gold. How do I split it like it showed me? So if I do molten and I do gold and molten silver together. That's if I already have electrum, but I don't. So to make a block of it, I need 810. So let's go ahead and toss this in there. And then let's get our silver chunks. So that's 8. And then let's go ahead and split this and do that. And we'll do 8. So it should be 8 and 8. And then when that's done, we should be able to make electrum, which I believe will let us start doing powered stuff. But while that's doing that, I kind of want to see, first, let's go ahead and make an iron hammer so that it lasts a little bit longer. We'll use this one more time, but, oh my god. We'll use the stone hammer one more time, but I really don't intend on using it very much anymore now that we have iron. So let's go ahead and place down a bunch of cobblestone. And when that's done, we will break it. Which, surprise, surprise, our hammer broke. Who would have guessed? So now we have 64 gravel. So let's go ahead and toss it in and see what it gives us. So in theory, it's supposed to give us diamond chunks now, and ooh, it gives us infernum essence. And redstone, but it hasn't given us either. What was that, emerald? Oh. Ah. Well, I might be wrong. Okay. So in here, if we do this, yeah, molten electrum. Sweet. Okay, so let's break this, and we'll do that, and we'll put a ingot, and let's get our electrum. Boom. There we go. Quest complete. And then Invar, which is, I believe, silver and iron. Molten Invar is iron. Oh, iron and nickel. Okay. Let's just go ahead and dump out the rest of that electrum, so it's not clogging up the machine. And then, boom. We'll take our block of electrum. We'll hit... Well, no. We don't have enough. No, we should. Yeah. Well, it lied to us. Why would they do that? Okay. How much do I have left? A decent amount. Okay. Another block. So we're doing pretty good in electrum because we can just keep making these blocks, which will give us a ton of it. And I think it should tell me. I got 4 ingots left, so not enough to do anything crazy. Let's just go ahead and make the 4 ingots. So do 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're new, or you just joined, I made this block that melts metals, and I can pour them into different shapes. I'm not committing witchcraft. Okay, so diamond. Okay. So it does make diamond. Great. Okay. So that's done. Diamond. We need diamond chunk and a diamond. Which to do that... Do I have to melt it? Or can I just... That's diamond ore. Okay, 1 diamond cluster is a diamond. And then 101 gem is... How do I get a gem cast? Okay, any gem... Okay, easy enough. Easy enough. Let's make some gold. Let's get our gold back. Do that. Boom. And then what is a nugget of meat? It's empty now, yeah? Okay. So we'll break this. Clear it out. Let's eat some ham. Let's take this coal, and we'll take this tiny coal. We'll do that. Make some more coal. Make some more coal. Dude, I'm just trying to make a circle. Or a hollow square. So now if we do that, and then this... Let's see if it gives us coal. Because I'm curious. No, graphite. I don't even know what that does for me, so we'll just toss that in here. And then I completely forgot that we had this. Let's just put coal in there because we got a ton of it. And then let's make some sand. Let's make some sand. We'll put it in there. We'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Womp 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 womp. Break. Because I'm pretty sure you can only get redstone from either sand or dust. Now, I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty positive. So let's try it. Dirt. Nope. Give me that. Okay, let's come over here so we don't accidentally destroy that dirt over there. So we got 64 sand. What does that give us? I'm really trying to see if it'll give us redstone, but I'm really thinking it's dust that gives us redstone. There's gold. So we have silver, gold, we have emerald, a prismarine shard. Oh, a prosperity shard, okay. Okay, so what does dust give us? I thought dust was redstone. So we have dust. Do that next. So as soon as it's done with the sand, it'll start making whatever is next. So it doesn't seem like sand gives us diamond at all. Or if it does, it's at a much reduced rate. But it does give us these prosperity shards, which I'm not really sure what that does. Unattuned augment, prosperity block, prosperity gemstone, machine upgrade base, master infusion crystal, prosperity ingot, infusion crystal. What does a prosperity gemstone give us? Vernum gemstone. What does that do? Shovel. So they can hold augments, I'm assuming. Maybe the mining speed is better too. Grading your diamond tools with essence improves their durability and mining speed. Okay. What does a scythe do? Or a sickle? I'm so confused. Alright, well we'll come back to that. Because that don't make no sense. So it looks like dust still didn't give us anything. That's interesting. Okay, well we have a ton of iron now. So let's go ahead, we'll make all these iron clusters. And then instead of putting them in the jar, let's go ahead and put them in the foundry. Because the foundry gives me more bang for my buck. So it'll melt all this. I can come over here, put the ingot in. Actually, I can just put it in the block, and it'll make iron blocks, which is faster than doing this ingot by ingot. There we go. Now we're thinking with our noggins. Okay, so we'll do one more. But while it's doing that, we'll come over here. Boom. Boom. Hey. Ooh. Hey. So it's going to cool, and then I can pick it up. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. So I can do this 2 more times. Dude. Oh my god, this is so much more efficient than using a jar. I mean, we can still use the jar for other things like copper, because we don't really use it a whole lot. Copper is gross and disgusting, and everybody hates it, so. Alright, okay. What else we're doing? Diamonds, I need a diamond chunk, I'm pretty sure. Put this in here, I get 100 buckets, but if I do a jar, it cluster for a diamond. Okay. So one more. And then let's go ahead and try to get that last, let's try to get that last little bit of diamond we need, because we only need, what, 2 more? Let's take that. Let's take this. Okay, sweet. So we need 2 more chunks of diamond, which means we have to make some gravel, which is fine. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. It's under control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh. 2, 3. 2, 3. I still haven't figured out how to grow crops because they don't grow above water, but it won't let me plant them below water. So I'm still trying to figure that one out. But we're cooking with gas now. We're cooking with gas. Boom. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, why are you building this giant stone megalith? It is so I can break it into gravel. We have plenty of sticks, plenty of iron. Look at us go. Oh my god. A short 2 hours ago, this would have taken 30 minutes. But now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so we put it in the mesherator. It's going to make a bunch of stuff for us. Hopefully we get some diamond. Hopefully. Okay, we got 1. One more. Okay, okay. We don't really need deep slate pebbles. What just happened to the... What just happened to the diamond? Where'd it go? Is it my feet? Let's do this, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Boom. Diamond cluster. In you go. Diamond. Ayy. Ooh. An exo helmet. What does that do? Grants night vision? What? What? Sweet. I'll wait for commercial to end, and then we will sign off. We'll come over here. We will sort this. Boom. Boom. Get another diamond. Dude, we are rolling the diamond. Sweet. Well, let's go ahead and stop there. I appreciate you guys for watching. This will be posted both on Twitch and YouTube. So feel free to rewatch if you guys are following along or want to see anything again. I'll be back on tomorrow for Minecraft. Probably another like 2 hours or so.